All right. So, welcome to the 116th Christian Believers Conference. How many have been here for an entire? Where's Bruce? No, Bruce isn't. No, we're really delighted to have you here. For those of you who are here in person, for those of you who are joining us online, we thank you for watching and worshiping along with us this week. If you haven't noticed yet, the committee has decided to focus on Jesus' words that are recorded by John in chapter 14, verse 1. And Jesus tells us this: do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. Right? And as the committee, as we're trying to develop, this theme, which would be throughout this week, we wanted to make this as impactful for you as possible. We wanted to make sure that this just wasn't a theology that you would get in your head, but it was be something that you can take away, say, this is how I'm going to implement it when we get home. So the goal of this conference is really it's a call to trust, or to learn to trust Jesus in all circumstances. Now, I don't know if some of you have noticed, but have you noticed any economic uncertainty around us in this world? How about political unrest? Any of that? Any global health crises? People are searching for something meaningful and substantial, something hopeful. And this is what Jesus is trying to convey with these words. Look forward to what Dennis brings forth when he gives us this theme sermon tomorrow. Jesus' call to trust is really a reminder that we aren't to navigate all these circumstances, whether they're personal, whether they're outside of our control, by ourselves. He's calling us into not just a theological trust. He's calling us into a personal trust, into this relationship that is meant to go deeper with him. And that's kind of the goal of what we have this week. It's a call to rest in the assurance that he sees us, he knows us, and he loves us. So in conjunction with that, we're trying to do some new things to help you incorporate this idea through this week. We're having some daily theme sessions this year, and along with our theme session, and we have a follow-up session to really make it practical. So, how do we take the information? How do we put it into our everyday life? That's what we're looking to do. So we have those. We have other sessions too, in the same vein. We have a man-to-man session, which I'm really looking forward to. So Paul Jesuit, who isn't just my brother-in-law, he's one of my best friends. If you can come to this, come. It'll be something to remember. We have symposiums with some newer voices you may not have heard. I'm looking forward to those. So what our hope and prayer has been for this entire past year during our planning is that you walk away with a renewed hope and a renewed understanding of who Jesus is in your daily walk. So you could join us in that prayer for this entire week. Okay, so how many of you are here for the first time? 1, 2, 3, wow, there's a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7? 8. Well, thank you for coming. We're glad to have you here. We hope you'll enjoy it. And for those of you who may not know who these brothers and sisters are, seek them out. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel as welcome as we who've been here a long time, right? Just a couple other minor things for you to note before we get on with our worship. For our children's session, have them come in as part of the worship. We want them to be in here and experiencing and joining in that worship. And then after worship is over, you can take them to their rooms for the appropriate sessions that they're going to have. For the business meeting, we have 3 members who are rolling off. And I'll make a personal plea. Please come to the business meeting. I know some of us are like, may not want to. But if you do have somebody in mind that you want to nominate to go onto the committee, please talk to them first. Don't just nominate them off the floor. We'd like to give them some time to think and pray about that. All right. Anything else from the committee that I should bring up here? Okay. As I said, our prayer is that, this conference may be life-changing to you. Find ways to really dig in, really challenge yourself when you hear some words that may be convicting, and make the steps with Jesus in tow, with Jesus walking side by side, and say, Lord Jesus, I know I need to do this. Help me do this. Okay, so with that, we'll turn it back over to Justin.